Welcome to ScholarHat YouTube channel. In today's session, we are going to learn about SQL joins. In SQL, mainly we having the three types of join: inner join, outer join, and cross join. We having a self join as well, but that is a type of inner join and outer join. So that you are going to learn in this video. If you are coming to the channel first time, I request you to please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell icon so that you will not miss any update about such videos. So let's start with the session. SQL joins. SQL joins help us to retrieve data from two tables or more than two tables based upon a join condition. SQL joins can be categorized into three categories: inner join, outer join, and cross join. And further outer join are here: left outer join, right outer join, and full outer join. So these are the three types of join we use when we write the SQL query. Now let's understand all these three types of join with the help of a diagram. So I created here diagrams to understand these joins properly. So if you will look at, there are two circles here. So let's think about the left circle is here for left table and the right circle here for right table. So when you're talking about joining these two tables, so if you will look at in the left table, we are having few record, let's say 1, 2, 8, 4, 3. In the route table also we are having, let's say 4, 3, 7, 6, 5. So what is the common between these two circles? So that would be the part of the inner join result. So we will look at 4 and 3 would be the result of the inner join. And when you're talking about the left outer join result, so in the left outer join, what is the part of the left circle here? So you can see here there is a 1, 2, 8, 4, 3. So this is the part of the left circle. So it will be the left outer join. So if you will look at here in inner join, we are getting only common records in between these two tables. And in the left outer join, we are getting all the records from the left table. And from the right table, we are only getting the matching records. So this is about the left outer join. Similar way we are having in right outer join as well. We get all the records from the right table as well as what are the matching record we have in the left table we will get here. So that's when the right outer join we are getting here 5, 6, 7, 4 and 3. Then there is a full outer join. So full outer join having the sum of both the tables. So we are getting here 1, 2, 8, 4, 3, 7, 5, 6. So what is available in both tables we are getting in the full outer join. So now it is a cross join. So cross join is a Cartesian product between two tables. If you will look at here, in the left table we are having 1, 2, 3, 4 record. In the right table we are having, let's say 4, 6, 7 record. So each record of the left table will be connected to the each record of the right table. Then it would be the Cartesian product. If you will look at, one is connected with 4, one is connected with 6, one is connected with 7. Same way 2 is connected with 4, 2 is connected with 7, 2 is connected with 7. Similar way the 3 is connected with 4, then 6, then 7, 4, 4, 4, 6, 4, 7. So this way we are getting the Cartesian product of both tables in the cross join. There is a one more join here, that is self join, but it is not a type. Self join can be right by using the inner join query, by using the left outer join query, by using cross join query. It is name is self join because it is connected with the same table. It means a table itself having the relationship with its columns. So here there is no concept of two tables, only one table is taking part in the join condition. So that's it is a self join. But it's not a separate type because in self join we either write the inner join query, either write left join query, either write cross join query. So these are the joins you should know here. So I hope with the help of diagram you understand now what is inner join, what is left outer join, right outer join, full outer join, cross join and self join. Let's start with inner join. There we are having the database tables. Now we will write the inner join query. So this is a demo database we already created here. This database script I will share with you so that the same database you can also create on your machine to test the result here. So here at the demo database, let's create a new query. And here if you will look at, we are having the customers, we are having the orders. So between customer and orders, there are relationship because the order is going to be placed corresponding to a customer ID. So you can see there is a customer ID as a primary key and here customer ID is a foreign key. So using this customer ID, we can write the join condition between the customer and the orders. So now here the objective is I want to find out each customer orders. Like I want to find out the number of customers who placed the orders. Because in the customer tables we can have so many customers, but all the customers might not place the orders. So I want to get only those customers who place the orders. So that can be queried with the help of inner join. So let me write the query for inner join. Select from, then table name would be here customer. And here you can mention either asterisk, either mention the columns name or whatever you are willing to get. So let's say I'm willing to get here a customer ID. I'm willing to get here, let's say company name. Now, so just mention here join condition. It would be here inner join. Then do mention the table name. So table name is here order, orders. Then do mention the join condition here. So now to mention the join condition. So join condition would be here customers dot customer ID and order dot customer ID. Now if you will look at, we are getting the error here. The reason is the customer ID column is available in customer tables as well as orders table. So to remove the ambiguity, let's give the alias name. So I'm giving the alias name for customer table, let's say C. And here I can put here, let's say C dot customer ID, C dot company name, so that there is no confusion. And for order also I can put here, let's say O. Then I can use C dot customer ID, then condition. So here we are checking for the equality. So O dot customer ID, this way. So now here we are selecting two columns from customer tables only, but if you want to fetch the column from order table also, use here O dot, and whatever the things you are willing to access, let's say ship address I'm willing to get here. So let me put here this one. So this is the way how we can write the inner join to fetch only the customers who place the orders. Now let's execute it, and you can see I'm getting here these customers who actually placed the orders. This is the way. So this is a simple inner join query we have written here. In case of inner join, you can add others tables also. Let's say sometimes you need to fetch the details from others table also. Let's say I want to fetch the detail from order details also. So you can apply the inner join using more than two tables. So now the join is two tables between. Now let me include one more table in the join. So I commented it so that you can refer it. Now I'm just going to join here one more table, let's say inner join, and I'm just adding here a table as order details, order detail, let's say OD. It is here order detail as OD. Now just do mention the condition here like O dot order ID, because order ID is common between order and order details table, and it would be here equal to order detail dot, it would be order ID. So now what you want to get from the order detail, do mention over here. So I'm mentioning here, let's say OD dot, I'm just going to mention here, let's say unit price. What would be the price here on that order that I'm getting here from the order details table, this way. Now let me execute this query, And you can see I'm getting here now unit price also. So this is the way we applied the inner join now using three tables. First is customer, then customer is joining with orders, then orders is joining with order details. Similar way you can add another table also. So this is the way how we can apply the inner join using more than two tables. Sometimes it happens we are willing to use more than two columns in the join condition. Let's say I want to compare the customer ID, and here we are having the let's say phone number, like we are having the country, but make sure it is also having the country and it's also having the contact number. So if we will look at here, we don't have the contact number over here, but ship country we have. So what we can do here, we can use the ship country and country when we have written the join condition. So in that case, what we can do here, we can write the join query here, and in that join query we can use the more than two columns. So there is a AND operator I'm using here. Using the AND, I can compare more than two columns. So it would be a C dot country equals O dot ship country, this way. So this way we added here one more columns in the join condition. So it is just like we have the AND operator. So this is the AND operator we are using here in SQL. Now let me execute it. So this is the way now it will compare the ship country with the country of the customers. If these two conditions are matching, then it will return the customer with the customer orders. Similar way, in place of AND you can use here OR also. So there is a OR operator. So now it will check either customer ID, now it will check either country. So one of the condition it will check now. So in AND both the condition was mandatory to check, but now there is only one condition is mandatory. Sometimes it happens, let's say customer ID might not be matching, so it will check whether the country and ship country are matching. If these are matching, it will return the record. If let's say ship country are not matching but customer ID is matching, so it will return the record. So this is the way we can apply AND and OR condition by involving more than two columns in the join condition here. So this is about the inner join you should know when you are writing the SQL query to fetch the data from more than two tables or from the two tables. So let me save this query with the name, let's say inner join, outer join. Now let's see how we can write the query for our left outer join, right outer join and full outer join here. So same database we are using here, and here we will write the query for left outer join. Let's start with writing the query. So here we are having customer table, here we are having order table. So between these two tables we will write the query here. So let me start with the customer here. So select, then I'm using here let's say C dot customer ID. First write here from condition from, then it would be here customers, then use here as C, and here I'm just going to fetch C dot customer ID. I'm going to fetch C dot let's say contact name. Then I'm going to write here query for left outer join. So left outer join, just use here left outer join. Then define the table name which you are willing to join. So as a table I'm using here, let's say order. Now define the condition. So order also define here, let's say as O, small o I'm using here. Then C dot customer ID equal to O dot customer ID. So it is looking like the inner join, but here it will not only return the matching record. What is happening here, it will return all the records from the left table, and if records are matching the right table, it will return. If they are not matching, then those values would be null over here. This is the things that is going to be done over here. Now here I'm just writing, let's say O dot I'm just going to retrieve here, let's say ship address. From the order table I'm getting here ship address. Now let me execute the query, and you can see here I'm getting the result here. And if you will look at the last customer, let's say the customer ID is here Paris, it's have not ordered anything. So that's why we are getting here null, because we are getting all the customers from the left table. So it is happening here more than one customer, let's say a single customer order more than one times. So that's why we are getting here so many rows here, because a single customer ordered here multiple times. But here this is the customer here who didn't order anything. So that's why I'm getting here ship address as null in this case. So this is the way you can write the query for the left outer join. So in left outer join, all the columns you will get from the left table. If from the right table, if the columns are not matching, you will get the null, as we are getting in this customer Paris. And here if you are willing to retrieve other columns also from the order table, so here you can do one more thing. Let's say let me fetch here order ID also to confirm, like this customer is not having the any order. So let me execute it again. So you can see here I'm getting here order ID also null. It means this customer is not having any order. If customer will have any order, so there would be the order ID. The similar way we can write the query for right outer join also. In case of right outer join, it will return all records from the right table. Only the matching records it will return from the left table. So the query would be here now. Let me copy the similar code and just join condition and to change here. Let's say right. I just mentioned here right outer join. So now in this case, it will return all the orders, because now order is the right table and the customer is now is the left table. So let's see how it's returning the result. Yes, returning the result here perfect. So we don't have anything null in the left table, so that's why we are not getting here null, because obviously to put the order, customer should be there. If customer is not there, nobody can put the order. So that's why we are not getting the null in this case. But in the above case, we are getting the null because there can be the customers who might not placed any order. Okay, so usually we write the left outer join query when we fetch the record. In few cases, you need to write the right outer join query. So usually we write the left outer join query. Now we have written the left outer join, right outer join. Now let's see how we can write the query for full outer join. So in full outer join, code would be same. Let me just change here. Condition name now full outer join. So now it will return the data from both the tables. So it is just like we have the union. So if you know the mathematics, in the mathematics there are sets. So when we combine two sets together, so we get the unions. Similar way you will get here also. So now we are getting the data from both the tables. So you can see null one also we are getting now, because it's a union like things now. So always to understand this one, remember this picture. This is the picture here. You should understand how the outer join is working. So this is for left outer join. This is for right outer join. And just combine these left and right circle. It will become the full outer join. And here in case of full outer join, left outer join, right outer join, you can also add more than one columns in the join condition, as we have done in case of inner join. So here also I can use the AND operator to combine more than one column. Let's say C dot country, then equal, it would be here O dot ship country. So here also you can apply the AND operator, you can apply the OR operator. So there can be more than one column you can enter here in the join condition, as we did in the inner join. If you will see, we will get the output here. So let me save this query with the name outer join. So I'm just saving it with the name outer join. That's it. So now let's understand the cross join. So now cross join is a Cartesian product between two tables. So in cross join, we didn't mention any join condition. We write simply. So let's see how we can write the query for cross join here. So I can start writing here. Let's say select from customers. Then use here cross join and do mention the table. So table, I'm using here orders itself, and whatever you are willing to fetch, let's mention it as C. I'm mentioning here, let's say as O, and it would be here, let's say C dot customer ID. I'm putting here, let's say O dot order ID. So in case of cross join, we don't have any join condition. So you should understand the difference between the full outer join and the cross join. In full outer join, we mention the join condition, but in cross join, we never mention the join condition. And the full outer join is just like a union of two sets. Cross join is not like a union. Cross join is a Cartesian product of two tables. This is the difference here. Let me execute it. And now you can see here the customer ID ALFKI is connected with each and every record of right table because doing the Cartesian product. So you can see there are so many records now. So this is the way we are getting the cross join output. Self join. Now let's see how we can write the query for a self join. As I told you here, self join is not a type. So in self join, you can use either inner join, left join, or like cross join. So one of the join you have to use here. It is known as self join because we are using only single table for getting the data. So it's a join on the same table. That's why it's self join. Now let's see. So here we already having a employee table. If we will look at in the employee table, there is a column reports to, and it is a null column here. So what is happening here, using the single employees table, we are managing the reporting manager information also. So I said there is a customer, like there is a employee John. So John is reporting to which manager? So we have mentioned here as a reports to. So reports to is having the connection with its employee ID itself. If we look at in the keys, so employee's ID is a primary key here, and here in the reports to we are mentioning the same employee ID to find out the reporting manager. Now let's write a query to find out the reporting manager for each employee here. So in this case, it would be the query on the same table, so it would be known as self join. So let me write the query here for fetching the information about the reporting manager of each employee. So select from employees as, let's say I'm using here E, and I want to get here, say E dot employee ID, E dot employee first name. This is the way. Now I'm just putting here left outer join because here I need to retrieve all the data from the employee table. What of the right table would be here, that would be the join table. So here in the join table, I'm using the same table here using the different alias name. So let me use here left outer join and left join. It's same. Either write here keyword left outer join, either write here keyword left join, both are same. I'm using the same table here again, employees, but this time name would be here, let's say RM, reporting manager. Mention the condition here on E dot, it would be here reports to, like employees reporting to which one, that would take parts in the join condition, equal RM dot employee ID. So this is the join condition we have applied. Now let's fetch the reporting manager information also. It would be, let's say RM dot like employee ID would be the reporting manager ID, reporting manager ID. Then access one more thing, let's say RM dot first name, it would be as reporting manager name. Because both are the same table, that's why I'm using the alias name. It would be here reporting manager name. Now let me execute it. So you can see here the Nancy is reporting to employee 2. If you will look at who is the employee 2, employee 2 is here Andrew. That's why I'm getting here Andrew as a reporting manager. Same way here there is a others one is Steven is reporting to Andrew here. Michael is reporting to Steven. So this is the way we have written the join condition on the same table to find out each employee manager. So here these are the employees here coming, and if you will look at the Andrew is not having any reporting manager. If you will look at here, the Laurent is not having any reporting manager. So this way we can write the query for the self join. But if you will look at it, it's not a self join, it's left auto join if you will look at, but it is done using the single table, that's why it is known as self join.